Hey y'all, Marvelous Miss Momo here, and we're at it with Mermaid Mask. I'm so excited for this. This is the first time I've ever played a game like for stream the day it's released, and I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out. So I'm after finishing the second game and playing the first one, I'm kind of hoping this will still tie into the previous two games with like the Mistids and secret societies and the Remington family, all that jazz. They might go in a slightly different direction, but I kind of doubt it. Let's see. Also, they did have a demo for this game, but I didn't play it because I wanted to come in with fresh eyes and do it all in one go when it comes out and is released.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
This is Poppy's poem! This is the one she did for her father. Ooh! Is this gonna tie into Professor Pointer then? What? Why are we at an abandoned inn?
It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I
Why are
agreed
you
to stay
up?
awake and see if anyone shows up.
Oh.
So far, nothing. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Oh. J.D. Werman, Hex of the Helmsman. A paperback novel belonging to Sally. It looks to be a nautical fantasy adventure. Oh, they added some new buttons. Oh. Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. It's a photograph of a well-dressed man on the inside of the cover. Christian Kale Publishing, blah blah blah, 6 pages. Is this gonna be important? Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it, but what is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordum is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. The dog's getting antsy. I'm going to take care of him real quick. Do you want to go back out? Alright, I'm back. Yeah, let's see. It's a man of singular purpose. He will not rest until he uncovers the truth of what's really hiding beneath the waves. Hailing from a... Are you reading this part? Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Wireman moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's that novel that's already carving him out a place in the annals of history, as Werman's mastery of the typewriter shines through in every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? Christian Kale. Christian Kale! Haha! Is that supposed to be Christian Bale? Next to the Hillsman. For T.W. Ibis? I guess. For imparting upon me what is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Hang on. Getting a drinky. Alright. Marcus Mordum tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling voice of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice. A voice that spoke in language that Mordum could not understand. Not yet.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Let's see.
Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Seafoam.
It's a painting of a sea serpent.
That's like what we saw in the previous game in the book.
Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up.
She didn't take her eyeshadow off.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale.
It's still dripping.
It's the case file, the reason we're here.
Oh, finally.
It was left for us right here on the bar.
Weird. Did we get another anonymous tip? A rugged leather-bound folder was left on the bar on the Hilltop Inn for Detective Grimoire. I kind of have a theory that maybe Freya was the anonymous person who hired them to investigate her own murder. But I don't know. I probably should have talked more about that in my previous stream, but oh well. Oh wow. Whee! Case file. A single handwritten letter and 2 photographs. Captain something or other. I can't quite read that. I'm sure it'll let me see. Is he the one who died, or... Let's see. Where did... Yes, I saw that part. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Location, Illusion Theater, Mortuga Submarine. Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, lying on his back, with a single cut across his throat. Oh. No bladed weapon of any kind found in the room. These murders always seem to happen with some form of stabbing, though a slice in the throat is slightly different, I will say that. Like, never guns or poison or anything. I find interesting. Let's see. The Illusion Theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown, however, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Something in it? Signed, Captain Seafoam, Captain of the Mortuga Submarine. So this must be our murder victim. Is he missing an arm? Kind of looks like... No, it doesn't look like it. He's just dramatic, I guess.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn.
At least this time it's not anonymous.
But where are they now? Where is anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution.
He's just messing with her at this
I
point.
something outside.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Well, then why do you want to
Oh,
go?
that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
Oh, look at her.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Oh, wow. Stone Top Inn. Huh. This feels kind of touristy. Not much of an inn, is it? Oh, but it's all boarded up. We're at an abandoned thing.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light.
A submarine?
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
Foredeck. It was the Seafoam, but now it's the Mortuga.
Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
No. The inside. Mortuga is dead, and now we have Captain Seafoam. Captain Mortuga. So he was the captain, and now Seafoam is the captain? Interesting. So was it named that way to honor his death?
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation?
Not yet. Let me look around a little more. That looks
An
creepy.
old wooden boy. With a face.
Ugh. It's creepy. It's changed to the deck of the Mortuga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes. Ugh.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
Why?
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
Boy? I pronounce it buoy. Is this a accent thing?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Fair enough.
An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
it only has one oar.
Oh yeah, it should have two. Well, I guess you could have one, but
Oh!
I guess we should just go in.
There's nobody here.
The door's
Oh,
open.
right.
Somebody must have opened
Does
it.
that constitute an invitation? Ready, Sally?
Oh, that's creepy.
What did you say?
Huh?
Did that sound like Sally Grimoire?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Parlor. Oh, Jesus! That startled me.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Oh, wow. Isn't it dangerous to have candles lit when you're in a submarine because of the lack of oxygen? Is this a furnace? Someone needs to teach these people how to be safe.
Whoa.
What is that?
This feels like rich people making stupid decisions kind of room. Her. Wow, it's like a monster type thing that lures sailors like a siren. A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually, has been set directly onto the painting. Oh, that is weird. Is that a furnace?
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
A better question is, why are they wasting our oxygen in a submarine? There looks like a note there.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Her face.
Well,
Ooh. That startled me.
you can't. It's locked.
Look through the window. What does this note say?
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
What's it say?
You don't need to come in here.
Oh.
The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine.
That feels suspicious.
Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Where is this captain?
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Hiding something from us, at least.
Why would they do that?
Oh, Jesus. Are these speakers?
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I like the analogy.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and
Okay, that's
Sally.
enough.
A glass of wine.
Someone's here recently.
Ominously left half finished.
Or they have ADHD and they forgot it yesterday.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
Ominously corked. Yeah, I think that's... They said down, right? What were the directions again?
The crime scene is 1 floor down
One
at
floor
the very
down.
back of the submarine.
Very back. Okay. Hey, this is like what, Felix had in his place.
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
Let's see. Oh, this looks like...
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
Yeah, the Misted.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh. Rotate the 4 dials into the correct arrangements. Oh. So do I need to have these in a particular place, or do I need to have them out of the way? $3974.
Nope.
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
Oh, maybe I need 3 edges to show up here? Well, that's a square. Is there a triangle? Aha, there is a triangle! So 3 edges makes a triangle. And 9. What has 9 edges? Probably the octagon? That's a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're probably going to need multiple shapes in here. 6, 7, 8. Then we need a square in here too. And then that has 9 edges. And then 7. Let's see. 1, 2. This has 5. Plus 3 is 8. So for... How do I make that? There seems to be only the 3 shapes. One with 5 edges, one with 4 edges, and one with 3 edges. How do I make that into 7? You math. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Para. Y'all haven't missed much. Basically, well, I'll give you a summary after I'm done solving this puzzle. Right now, I think there seems to be 3 different types of shapes. What is this? A hexagon? A hexagon, a square, and a triangle. I think I need to have the number of sides for the shapes match the number in the back. And this one's a 9, so I have 9 here. This one's a 3, but I don't know how to make 7 yet. I'm trying to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 3 and 4. Oh, 3 and 4. Duh. That makes 7. Oh, how? Okay. Then I need to put a 3rd. No. Then this one just needs 4. Is that enough, or does it need to be out more? Try that.
Got it.
Yes!
Nice work.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Let's see. Pills. A brown glass bottle containing 3 varieties of tablets? That's weird. Why is there 3 varieties? If I had to guess, it's vitamin D, because you don't get enough sun when you're in the thing. In a, what's it called? Submarine. Couldn't think of the word. Huh. Weird. Okay, so let me show y'all, for just whoever just showed up, the case file. Vitamin D plus D plus D plus Pro Max. Alright, any other clues around? This is probably where the chef is. There are crayons! I'm clicking the crayons even though it's not a clue, because I think it's funny.
A little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
Wait! Oh, we didn't pick it up. That would have been funny. Oh, so that's where the pills were. Okay. Weird place to keep pills. Unless there was, like, poison in them? I don't know.
Pots and pans for cooking.
Alright. Don't see anything that looks like a clue, but this looks like a serpent from the Misted book we read in the previous game. And this looks like the pufferfish that Felix had. Which makes me wonder if he's been in this area. Alright, very back of the ship. It's where the crime scene is. This is a lot of rooms for a submarine. Illusion Theater. What's with the throat singing? What's this?
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Someone probably snuck up behind him if they cut his throat. Oh, this one has a moon on it, and the other one had a sun. Wonder if that's related to each other. Small glass bottle found smashed on the floor in the Illusion Theater. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. So, what, essential oils? The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon. Sleepy time essential oils? Is this upside down?
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Maybe it fell down and they taped it back up. A hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe on the wall in the Illusion Theater. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. Let me turn it up right side up then. Oh. Title here, Illusion Theater. Ah! There we go. Interesting. Come on. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable, blah blah blah. Book tickets, blah blah blah. Interesting. Cauldron.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Are those scratch marks in it? An ancient-looking stone cauldron. It was found in the Illusion Theater in front of Mortuga's body. A glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and How did it get algae and barnacles on it if it was inside? Did we bring it in recently? It's not very big for such large scratch marks to be inside. Interesting. It's like a gear on it. Throat singing, y'all.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
What's this say?
Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
It doesn't look like a very good theater room. It's so tiny.
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
What's this?
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
This looks important right here. I don't have a magnifying glass in this one. All I can do is to rotate it. A ragged, square, thick sailcloth found hanging up on the wall. The illusion. Oh, the stargazing girl.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with the cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially.
Oops, I paused too soon, but I wonder if the game would be, like, realistic enough to be like, that it's odd that there's not blood spatter everywhere on the cauldron. Because if he was standing and he got his throat cut, there would be blood splatter on the cauldron. But if he fell and then got his throat cut, this blood pattern would make more sense.
I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
In the cauldron? Agnes Mortuga, the bulkhead door, the submarine, Captain Seafoam, Louis, Illusion Theater, weapon. Replaced, unlocked, removed, killed, locked, placed. Because someone told him to. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
It's not a bad theory.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Not a bad theory.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
Probably all the scratch marks.
The scratch marks.
It's not entirely impossible, but it does seem to have a few holes in it. The curse in the cauldron. What the heck is that? We'll probably find out later. But it's probably just like with the previous game, a red herring. Depending on how clean the cut was, an animal attack is much less likely. But of course, we don't have an autopsy report. We really need to get that. We need to get an autopsy person.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't
don't know where it's from, but I'll say I know where it's from. I think we saw some in the mess hall? Oh no, it looks like it was from
It
the
looks
inn.
exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
Interesting. I mean, that's not necessarily important, but it's interesting. I'm gonna be a little bit more thorough looking for clues this time, because I missed a couple when I played the previous game. Wait, is that a vent system?
There's a drain along the back of the room.
It's actually not a drain. Not right now. It's closed up.
But the blood.
It's trickling down it. Interesting. That's probably going to be important later.
It's a little window. It looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
Someone's hung up a curtain here. It's tied to the wall right now, but looks like it could be drawn across the middle of the room.
Well, that could be a hiding place then.
No, like a theater curtain. Finally, something to justify the name of the room.
There's a little hole here.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
Do we have a flashlight? We're detectives. We should have things like that. I don't think this is important, but I'll click it.
It's a heavy bulkhead door. Seems
that's
like
part
you
of the
lock
door.
it by turning that big wheel.
There's actually a wheel on both sides of the door.
So I could lock it or unlock it from either side.
If you were strong enough, maybe.
Ouch.
Well, there's not much point in locking it then. I don't know enough about submarines to know how the door may have been forced open. think I've seen everything in here. Where to now, then? Let's try to find people. Oh, hey, it's from that poster. But Momo, why would you need a flashlight on a submarine? It's not going to do anything against the darkness of the abyss. This looks like a children's room. Why is that cane floating?
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't
That
see it.
photo blinked.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure.
It's blinking.
Maybe. No. Maybe.
I don't like this room, y'all.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside.
No, you'll disappear.
Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
This is a lot. Drag the 6 cards and 4 glass lenses into the correct arrangement. Do they have various degrees of, what's it called? Yes, they do. Zoom. Okay, so this has less zoom than this. Oh, this has less zoom than this. Does it have more zoom than this? It might be identical. It looks pretty identical. So maybe there are only 2 types of zoom. Oh, that one zooms out. Okay, so these 2 seem close to the same. And then this one zooms out, and then this one zooms in. And we have 3 faces and 3 girls with dolls that all seem to be largely identical, but I might be missing something. Oh! Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Huh. Well, they all seem to be looking straight. So I don't know if it matters which one goes where. Okay, yours can be really big. Yours can be really small.
Nope.
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Right. Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
Maybe I need one of these?
That's not it.
So, the 6 cards can be put in pairs to make 3 images of the same girl. And then the glass lenses change and warp those images.
Do I have to use each lens? I mean, I feel like I got it. Maybe it's just where I put them? Jennifer and Margaret. Am I supposed to know who is who? They're all identical. Gaze jealously at Patricia. Maybe I just need to have it in a different order. Whose doll is neither too large nor too small. So maybe it's just that she's not in the middle. Let me move these. too small, too large, possibly just right without any lenses.
Nothing.
2 of the lenses use magnification to make things larger or smaller, and the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect, which bends the images in different directions.
Oh, I see. I have to make them look at her somehow? That just makes their face big. Maybe that? Does that make it look like their heads are turned?
Nothing.
I'm
2
confused.
of the lenses use magnification to make things larger, and the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect, which bends the images in different directions.
Okay, I get the premise. I just don't understand why it ain't working. Maybe I do have to have her in the middle. Maybe that's it?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
2 of the lenses
I
use
know how it
magnification, the other 2
works.
use a kind of fisheye effect, which bends the images in
Whose doll was either too big nor too small. I mean, to me, that looks like it's correct, but maybe it's not? Like, how finicky are they about this? Like, that looks like it's looking to the left. That looks like it's looking to the right. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Any ideas, chat? Gustavus needed professional cheese. Why are y'all still cranky about it? Is it something little or something big I'm missing? Because to me, this looks like they're gazing at her while they're holding their too large and too small dolls. The only other thing I can think to do is, like, have them both on the same side.
Go.
Really?
Nice.
Okay.
It opened.
What's in there?
Oh! A strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and... I don't think it's glass. I think it's a glass case with a real eye in it.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
Yes. The lamp's on the floor for some reason.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
These pictures might be important.
Anyone important in those photos?
I don't think so.
That is the correct answer, Sally.
Good.
What is this?
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Oh, so she's an entertainer. Single page from a newspaper found in the child's room. Reader review by James Dusk. Wait a minute. Wasn't James Dusk, or at least someone Dusk, one of the people in the previous games on the family tree? Like Freya's relative or something? I'm gonna have to look now. Well, at a different date. The young illusionist, who goes by Cemetery Silkmoth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two cemeteries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The music is kind of loud right now. It's making it hard for me to read. Can y'all stop? Jeez, that music was sending me. I just needed a second. I can't read and listen to that at the same time. I'll turn it back on once I'm done reading this. Even though I have my theories, I will present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan, and the audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. Godric grips, nautical and precise measurements, reading blah, stone in, daily fishing trips. Oh! The Silkworm Spectator. Catch of the day, mysterious sea serpent hauled ashore. Oh, this is the Misted. Interesting. 3 a.m., the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm Harbor. A body. A creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait. Look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort, but it has arms. So a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. Serpent it is, then. Full story on pages 5 and 4. Interesting. Okay. I can turn the music back on now. I just could not read with that music.
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
Die.
Ah!
What did I do? A set of wooden drawers. Fish hanging from the ceiling.
It's like we're underwater.
We are underwater.
We are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
I need my ears to see what I'm doing. I'm dyslexic and I can't process auditory and visuals sometimes, so shush. Shush! Don't ask. We still haven't run into anyone. So where is everyone? Bunk room. Ah, finally, we found people. You're the writer from the book.
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal—
2 detectives, 1 short, 1 tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than Grip.
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Wow, they used a swear word and everything.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but
You're writing a sequel?
trying to. Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
There she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Werman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine.
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
I love how much more animated everyone is in this chapter.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. The whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered.
Fair enough. Alright, let's get your statement.
Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later. Brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
I like the old style they had for the, testimonies better. It matched the art style better. These 3D models, I don't like them very much. I'm not going to make a big stink about it, but I don't like them as much. I'll ask about clues and suspects after I get all the testimonies this time. Anything to look at here that might be a clue? What's this?
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Uh-huh.
Same thing.
God.
Hex of the Helmsman. Marcus Morden. Is that the guy from the book? I think so. What's this?
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
Pretty much, Izzy.
It's a cell phone. That's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Is this before smartphones? Oh, jeez. Ugh. Drag the tiles into the correct slots. There's more throat singing. Hey, I'm gonna need a little bit more to go off of. I think I have to put one thing in each of these to make both this shape and this shape. Same thing for these. Okay. Let's maybe make this shape first and find everything that it has in common with the other shapes. This one's going to be the straight line, which is here? Is the only one? That looks a little off. I guess so. There we go. And then that little triangle bit, or actually let me do this part first. Maybe a X for this, and then that hard line for this. Is there a single hard line? One. Oh, but it's in the wrong place. Okay. It might also be this shape. Freaking throat singing, man. Let's see. Got that. Probably needs the diagonal then. The beep startled me, not gonna lie. And then the opposite direction for this one. Oh, but might need some overlap. How do I make this shape? This one? That looks correct. Now I just need to make the rest of these. Let's see. I'll make this one first. It looks simple. And is this it, or is it a different one? No. Need a shorter line. I don't see a shorter line. Oh, maybe this. Nope. But I think I'm on the right track. This one? There we go. And then, oh, is there not one that's in the opposite direction? I would have thought there was. Okay, well, let's just do this first. Let me go ahead and do this one. This? And we need one more for this. But I don't see... Oh, no. Oh, no. I was so close, y'all. Ah, here it is. So... Need one of these. I think I have to put this here. So if I put this here, maybe I could put this here. And then I still have to create this. With this, maybe? That looks like it's it.
Oh, that was it.
Yay!
Nice work. It's unlocked.
Thank you, Izzy.
So now we can look at it?
Oh. M&M. What an odd little phone. Must be old. The phone, the lid that flips open. It was found in the pocket of the tuxedo. Look at this little guy. This feels so nostalgic. It's so cute. Welcome, Dirk. Okay, so this is Dirk's phone. You miss when phones look like that? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Accountant Polly, Agent Marcia, Big Real Steven. Only at 23%. Wait. Can I not scroll? Scroll. Oh, maybe I use this. Yes, I do. Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer, Mom, Vanderpeer. Oh, like Vincent Vanderpeer from the first game! Werman, and the guy who's currently in the room. Big Real Studios. The offer's still on the table. $500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi laser explosion's gonna be big. Call me Steve. Hi Dirk, my name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas for movies you could do, and you can use them for free, but please put me in the credits, okay? Thanks. Hey, Dansome. Is that supposed to be handsome? Where did you run off to? They said you went on a work trip. What the heck? Thanks for inviting me. Must be a disgruntled girlfriend or wannabe girlfriend. Steve admitted he'd emailed you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer, all in good time. Interesting. Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. D. Oh, interesting. To be spying on him. Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and tell him to go big with the drama, romance, and sword fights. Vanderpeer. He is writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted. Interesting. Any other clues before I talk to the next suspect?
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
There's a sink here with its own little mirror.
Looks like someone's been using it to shave.
I thought those were pictures.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story. It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What?
How would you tell that?
I guess the submarine doesn't have a laundry room.
I doubt anything else is important, so we'll just talk to the next guy.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome, yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansome, actor.
Dansome.
So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable.
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Warman. You know him?
Well,
He's
yeah, he's
sitting
right
right
over
there.
You should
He
go
said-
talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
What was I gonna say? He's very distracting. Oh yeah, his voice sounds really familiar. Izzy, can you look up what else he's done? Or rather the actor's name. It sounds so familiar.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods. I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up, too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over.
Oh, interesting.
Like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway,
what is that,
I didn't have any
magnetism,
more
or
time to
that's
think
what-
about it
that's
since
what compass is.
then we heard the scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window.
Oh!
Couldn't tell who it was, though.
Well, that's
Okay.
important.
What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around.
I can't find the actor's name. It's not listed in the cast sites. Okay, that's a shame. Where's Seafoam Captain? Where's the Seafoam Captain? They haven't shown up yet.
Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
Can I stop talking? Yeah, I guess. Okay, like I said before, I'm gonna get all the statements before I show anyone evidence. What?
It's Worman's typewriter.
I guess it's giving me hints. Gifted to the Silkworm on Sea Town Hall. Gesture of unity from Governor Faustus Fellow. A fellow! To Mayor Damien Dusk. Another Dusk. I have to look at that. I need to screenshot the family tree. Interesting.
There's something strange about this typewriter.
Did you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
There's a mechanism? Why are we looking at it as he's using it? That doesn't make any sense. Surely he would see us. Like, what are you two doing? Nothing. This is just like the last game where I have to look at clues that people are still interacting with, which seems very counterintuitive. Rotate the 3 inner dials and the 3 outer rings into the correct arrangement. Okay. I guess this is... Why is this one a different color? Oh! Stay. Why aren't you staying? What? Okay, does it just go away after a while? Okay, should that be it?
That's not it.
What do you mean?
There's 6 different things we can rotate. The 3 outer rings and the 3 inner dials.
Oh.
The solution's something to do with how they all relate to each other.
Whee! Oh! I can change what's in the middle. Oh! Well, shoot. Ah! I'm not entirely sure what to do here. I'll come back to it.
We'll come back later.
Okay, again, I'm really surprised we have to interact with things that are just, like, still being used. Alright, let's find more people. What's this? Oh,
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
yeah, you're the captain.
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the illusion theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
Oh, damn. Hello, Akito.
I knew it.
Also, this guy's purple. Like, why is he purple? Like, maybe that's a racist thing to ask, but why is he purple? Are we seriously not going to question you?
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
Oh, alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry Silk Moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Thank you for the references.
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time have kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do
You don't
big
know when your birthday
stage
is?
magic? You don't by any chance do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good.
Oh, that was clever.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber's shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
And what are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
I don't know about
Thereupon,
that.
my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum
Might be
and
a
Worman.
fish.
Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter.
Oh, I bet
Symmetry
that's gonna be a clue.
returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Surprisingly thorough. Can I ask about the paper?
It's Worman's typewriter. I think it's also a puzzle.
Typewriter? Ah, just looking at it.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
Okay, I'll ask about that later, but I'll keep it in my brain. Do I really want to go back here? I thought I got rid of the hints.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on.
haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Wait, that was Cynthia? Is she the new captain?
Hey, so thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire,
Correct? Yes?
the world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's...
Interesting.
No, I'm not the world's greatest. Just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really?
Really?
Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
How old are you?
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18!
Ah, that explains
How
it.
does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know. It's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1, you will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2, you will return here and report your findings to me. 3, you go home.
3, you pay us. 4, we go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Can I get to the settings from here? It's a little loud. The ship noises is kind of loud. We won't worry about it.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Jansen.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Warman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures.
Girl, did you even work here before now?
You know, that kind of stuff.
Where are your parents? You're barely an adult. Ice cream's a very important step.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
Surfacing.
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down. And diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
Oh.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, work it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced. So I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was malfunctioning. So
maybe there was a
pulled it
magnetism
out of
thing.
its socket. Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something
Well,
tells
show
me
us.
that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll field them separately.
I am curious why we're always hired as a private investigator for murders when that's kind of illegal. This is interesting.
There's even an arts and crafts table.
It's a normal table.
Jeez, this is
Currently
loud.
being used for arts and crafts.
Hang on 1 second, y'all. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Just until we're out of this room. Here we go. Submarine blueprint. It looks like she's editing it somehow. A strange blueprint found in the control room. The title reads The Mortuga Submarine. I bet this girl's last name isn't even Seafoam. Interesting. It's definitely a clue.
Ah, the ship's wheel.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
Huh. I would have thought that's a clue, but okay. Let's look at this.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason.
Interesting.
It is a garment of great historical significance and must be preserved.
What if we just look at it from a distance?
Fine.
An ornate jacket displayed on a wooden mannequin. Ballroom. Can't touch it. Blah blah. There's that S again. There's an S on this and an S on the steering wheel. I wonder if that means something. Probably Seafoam.
It's a throne.
I was looking at what's behind the throne.
It's not a throne.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, it's, the captain's control chair.
There's a label taped to the back. Maybe
Yeah.
it says what kind of chair it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
looking
not a
at.
label. It's a whole document.
Oh wow. Cynthia Seafoam and Magnus Mortuga. Typed document that was taped to the back of the captain's chair in the control room. There are 2 handwritten signatures at the bottom of the last page. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit too for just a sec. It's hard to bring it up a little bit. Okay. Command contract. This contract represents an agreement between the two individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine. For their own safety and privacy, these two people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine. Why is it called the Mortuga submarine even though that's recent? And thus its rightful commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel. This proves Party B is the rightful commander of this vessel and all its operations, signed Magnus and Cynthia. This feels fake.
Down periscope.
Down periscope. Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
Something goes here. Is this where the compass was?
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and sensibly interact with this precision equipment.
Swap the 6 color plugs into the correct sockets. I'm not doing this right now.
I'll do this later.
Is this all just one big puzzle?
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
It's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear? It's a lever.
Do not pull it.
Looks like something's missing here.
Probably the compass.
Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball?
Bruh.
Coconut?
She's sillier
depth
this
meter.
chapter.
Shows how deep we are.
Grimoire, if you had a depth meter, it would say 0.
Whew. Wow. Proud of that one?
I'm not pulling the lever.
Not a whole lot of actual controls.
Not even for the memes.
Yeah, it's mostly a bunch of measurements and readings.
Okay. This is a lot of cords.
Careful not to trip on those wires.
I won't.
I
You
won't
be
do
careful. You can see out into the ocean.
Anything out there?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Water.
Whole lot of water.
Called it. I'm not seeing anything else that seems to be interactable, so let's continue looking for more suspects. I wonder who is where. Hello, this is creepy.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Later. Y'all, this is creepy. I'm coming back later. Jeez. Oh.
Locked.
This is not going to have people. I just want to get to people. Here we go. This is the purse. Are you a fish lady, or do you just like to look like a fish lady? Curious to know about you. Airlock Grotto.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
Wow. Is she actually a mermaid, or is this like a gimmicky thing? I mean, we live in a world with like mystids and stuff, so... Damn. Okay, do you work on the ship?
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into his submarine. He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Interesting. Were y'all lovers? Because this kind of sounds like a lover's thing. And you're both unnatural colors.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
She's so
You go swimming
thick.
out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Not recently?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
She hasn't been here long, then. Does this place have any staff? Because it sure as heck doesn't seem like it.
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above.
So the drain does
I head up
work.
there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength.
Noted.
I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon.
What?
Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best demon we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. Not... no.
That was a lie.
How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel Something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh, yeah. I did, actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Alright, gotta look for clues, though.
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
Ugh. Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
Is that a free treasure chest?
It's a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
What a tease.
Looks like a jellyfish.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
What do y'all think? Do you think the teacup is a clue? You think I have to click the teacup?
It's a collection of small mirrors.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could really see myself doing that. It's a ladder. It doesn't go anywhere, though.
Such a thick one.
I imagine it's for lowering into the hole so you can climb down.
Oh.
Or, you know, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry.
Jay Riddle settled in quickly, huh?
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Ooh. Glass bottle necessarily sealed with wax. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid was never been unlocked. This is our murder. All his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron had been unlocked. On this morning, it opened. Oh, interesting. Oh, like that's like a drawing of him. That's the cauldron, and that's him. Weird. Anything else?
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh.
Drag the diving helmet to rotate it. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Oh dear lord. Okay, I can only rotate it back and forth. And there's that throat singing again. I'll come back to this.
Let's try again later.
Let's see. I think that other guy. Oh.
We
Can I
can't
go
get in
here?
there right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. The bilge. Can we see?
It's almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Oh, we can find a flashlight. We drink the sun tablets and glow like the sun. I'm just kidding. Can we use the cell phone?
We can use Dirk's cell phone. Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Holy crap, we can use his cell phone!
Point it here.
Here?
No, not there. Over here.
Like this?
Girl.
You're not pointing it at anything.
Well, where should I point it?
On the floor. Can't I just move it myself? I did for a second. Oh. Ow. Huh? Can I control where it points? What the heck? So if I click it, it moves. Why can't I drag it?
You're doing it wrong. Point it over here.
Over here?
A switch.
See? I knew what I was doing.
Dumb luck.
It looks like some kind of dial.
Oh, hell. Rotate the 2 outer metal dials and the 2 inner glass orbs. Oh, dear lord. Whoa. Okay. Whee. Aha! And then I gotta make this. How close? Maybe if I do it upside down? That's closer. Shoot. Maybe other way? I feel like I'm close. I just need to have only 2 white balls showing. Oh. Almost. Shh. This is tricky. I might come back to this. I don't want to get too bogged down.
We'll do this later.
Da-da-da-da. This is not what I was expecting.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Jeez, that startled me. Does anyone here actually work on a submarine, or was it just the captain?
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
Look at that little cane. This. Wait, are we buying stuff? We have a shop? Map, spyglass, chart, chroma. What the fuck? What? No. You little shit. I don't have any coins. Map's cheapest.
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't want it.
What? Let me out! He trapped me, y'all. I'm gonna punch him. Punch him in the face!
Grimoire, you don't have any money?
I don't have any gold coins, no.
Grimoire,
I don't have any gold coins, no.
What am I supposed to do? Help me! I'm stuck! I'm trapped!
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Apologies, you can't.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Jesus. Oh.
Why didn't you say so?
We tried.
Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kinda niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did
So you don't
just
work
talk
here
to
either.
your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And he's giving it a name.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
Oh dear lord. Does no one work on this ship aside from the captain? You need a crew for pity's sake. He does look really proud of his cane, is he?
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up
Cornelius?
your shop
Oh,
again?
the cane.
You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Okay. He has crazy in his eyes. Look at his eyes. Oh my gosh. This captain guy seems to make a habit of rescuing people.
Let's see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes,
True
well,
that.
I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds
He's
like a
telling
murder
the
to me.
truth.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
I'm surprised no one fought Cynthia on it, but it sounds like there was no, like, crew? Or employees or anything on this boat. Or sub. Oh, dear lord. Yeah, I'll look around. It's like a rubber hose cartoon.
It's a big compass.
It's still jerking around. And yep, this is where it goes. Process of being fixed.
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
This compass tries to point away from all the others. Drag the correct compass into 4 slots. Interesting. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Huh? This compass tries to point at all the others. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. What? Not all of them fit. What the fuck? This one likes the green one. Actually, a clock tries to point at all the others, tries to point away from all the others, doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. I am confusion. Okay, so these two like each other. This one likes the pink one. Just the pink one. This one doesn't seem to want to point at anything, so this one... This compass tries to point away. This compass tries to point at... actually a clock. I'm guessing this one either doesn't want to solve the puzzle or is actually a clock. Alright, what about you? You move kind of slow. What are you pointing at? The blue one? Yeah, you're pointing at the blue one. Are you pointing at the green? You're pointing away from the green. So... tries to point away from the others, maybe? Tries to point at all the others. Only seems to want to point at blue. Only seems to want to point at green. I'm not sure. Doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. Which one's trying to point at all of them? Maybe this one?
That's the one.
Oh, how about that?
Good job.
Oh, jeez! He keeps startling me!
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll?
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
An old scroll hidden in the engine room. Huh. And rolls to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. Oh. Oh, hey, it's the thing! Service record. Map coordinates. Circle coast. Map interpreted by Godric Grip for customer Magnus Duga. Oh, this is definitely a clue. I hope everyone's okay with me getting all the witness testimonies before I ask a bunch of questions.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
They were all cardboard. I'm leaving this room. I'm sure there's more to see, but I'm leaving this room. He's such a loon. Okay, I'm gonna assume the other lady's in here. Again, there shouldn't be fire in a place with limited oxygen.
Weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Is she a witch or something?
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveler, yes, but random, never. I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
Searching for it?
How come? This thing is the motherlode.
The motherlode of what?
Of whispered half-truth, of murky rumor, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff?
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see.
I don't trust her.
I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
She reminds me of Felix Fellow.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive.
No, but seriously, why does there seem to be no crew?
Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian.
Did we go in the Dream Chamber? I forget.
An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use.
We definitely need to get in there.
We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Grip dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary.
Oh.
Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder.
Suspicious.
We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her, the unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary.
Oh?
Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Grip
You knew her before?
clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point I've used up all my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. we head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
I'm surprised Tadpole didn't take over. She seems more... what's the word? I forget the word, but she seems more suited for it.
It's a pinboard.
Drag the pieces of paper into the correct positions. Where do we go? Nautical? Well, that is one, but competent. She seems more competent.
We'll come back later.
I'll look around later. I think there's only one more person left to talk to.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Oh, I love his voice.
Hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
That's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all the stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune. The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea, a face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested.
Okay, so did you take the leather mask she talked about?
I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Damn. I'm wondering, just like with the last game, where'd they put the body? That's all the suspects, isn't it?
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
Tired?
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
I've talked to everyone, haven't I? Maybe I need to go into every room before it's like, oh, you can go over the testimony now.
Locked.
That girl acts very childish for an 18-year-old.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
Oh, that must be her mom. Oh. Well, who's this? Frame photograph found in cemetery in Cynthia's bunk room. Okay, so do we get to go over all the witness testimonies, or no? Interesting.
Look at that little wooden house. Oh.
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live. Oh, cool. A board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you. A few drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
You're right. They're great.
It's a pig.
It's a safe. In the shape of a pig.
Like a piggy bank, but more complicated. Oh. Interact with parts of the safe until they're in the correct arrangements. Oh! Blah. I can't mess with the ears. There's that throat singing again.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Do I have to light them all up? I'm gonna pull its tail. What happens if I have it like it was in the beginning? Oh! 9, 2, 5, 6, 8. Do I have to do like 1, 2? No. I'm not sure what it wants from me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1. That one only goes up to 4. It's like Sudoku. Oh, that's a good idea. So this one can only be 3, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4. But then why is some of them 9?
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of...
Okay, so some of them can only be 1 or 2. That one can only go up to 4. Okay. Wait, which one is this one then? Is it this? Yeah. So hat, cheeks, eyeballs, nose, tongue. Interact with parts of the safe until they're in the correct arrangement. Oh, maybe it has to add up to these. Like, these both have to be 1 to make 2. And then this has to add up to 6. Which means that this one has to be... Well, is this already 6? No. This would have to be a 2. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And then this also has to be a 1, which means this would have to be a 3 and a 4. And this is already at a 2, and it's a 5. So it'll make that to be the 3 and that to be the 4. Which one is this again? No. Oh, but it can only go up to 3. Oh wait, I needed it to be 3. I'm silly. And then this has to be the 4. And then 4 and 2 is 6. Plus 1 more is 7, so I need to pull it. So that's only 8. How do I get it up to 9? 2 is 4. That one's not enough. This one needs to be 1 more. Okay, so that's... This is 6. This is 5. This is 8. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah.
Hey, I did it.
Yeah!
I'm impressed.
What's inside?
Uh-huh. It's the face they talked about. I bet it's not a face. I bet it's a pareidolia effect. It was hidden in Symmetry in Cynthia's bunk room. I bet Cynthia hid it.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it. A little wooden box with art supplies inside. It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Cinematio. Movie magazine found in Century Cynthia's bunk. The magazine falls open onto an interview with actors for upcoming movies. And I don't see like a date on it. I'm not reading the whole thing right now. Revealing Hex of the Helmsman. A Vincent Van de Peer film. I'll read it later. I don't know if it's that important. It probably is. That's an achievement, apparently.
Old books. Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower.
Little odd that she acts this childish as an 18-year-old. I'm not gonna judge, it's just weird.
It's an origami bird.
The movement of the submarine makes it look like it's blowing in the wind.
It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages them.
Well, that's my life turned upside down.
Okay. That's everything except this area.
A switch.
See?
Dumb
Anyway,
luck.
it looks like some kind of dumb.
Let's see if I can figure it out this time. Are these identical? 1, 2. Yeah, they are. Just need to get out, like, all but 2 of these covered. This is kind of annoying. This puzzle annoys me. Any puzzle where there's like an infinite number of moves, I struggle with. Wait, is that it? No. Oh. Yes. And then this one's easy.
I did it.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Oh. Keep getting startled. I don't see blood anymore. What is this?
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange device.
I don't like that we're taking on a little water in a submarine.
What should we call it?
A strange device. A ray gun? Is it a children's toy or does it actually do something? Unidentified device found floating in the bilge water. Push the button. Shoot it. Fire it at people. I'm just kidding.
What's this?
A trading card? Oh, hello? It's her ID. Let's read it. A license card has been cut in half and taped back together. It was found in the bilge. Tanya Tadpole. I don't want to read the back. Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Oh. Diver number this. Tanya Tadpole. Specialist free diving, deep diving, high pressure, reduced visibility. Tanya Tadpole. Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Interesting. So the green's not real.
A glass bottle.
It's just trash.
And don't be so quick to dismiss it. One man's trash is another man's... Oh, yeah, no, it's just trash. So, the bilge collects excess water.
Sure.
Meaning water is getting into the submarine from the outside?
Best not to think about it.
It's a thigh-high pool of dirty water.
Don't say thigh-high. Say knee-high. Or waist-high.
But it was in between the two. Yeah, this room smells like rust and dirty seawater.
I kinda like it.
I knew you were gonna say that. You always like the worst smells. Yeah, this room smells like... You always like the worst.
Is there anything else to see? I can't go... I want to go further in, look for more clues.
So, the bilge collects...
Sure,
meaning...
best not to think about it.
The light is coming through an open drain in the ceiling.
A drain in the floor of the room above, you mean?
Literally the same thing.
Is that all there is to look at, then?
We can't go outside right now.
Oh. I guess we're underwater.
This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
Okay, so I got all the statements. Can I not go over them like I did in the last game? Somehow miners found me pulling into a submarine. What is this? Keep investigating. Weird. Maybe they just don't have that for this game. It feels important, though. This tattoo looks like a thumbprint. They told me he acquired a submarine. Am I not? Okay. Okay, well, I kind of wanted to go over all the statements. Can I do that through another means? Job from skills, lives, notes. Mama has found me pulling on the submarine. Okay, I'm not seeing like a let's go over what happened. And I kind of wanted to do that. So I wasn't paying that much attention to what everyone said because I assumed we would go over it all at the end. Like, I have an idea. Like, based on what these two said, it's possible that a woman killed him. But it's hard to say. Questions, text language, clue suggestions, suspicion suggestions. Okay, so I guess they don't have a we've gone over everything bit. I was kind of hoping maybe we need to talk to her.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Suspicion, report. Oh, can't do that. Ask about suspects, ask about clues, ask about basics. Okay. Weird. Well, there's plenty more I can do, but I was really hoping we could go over all the testimonies. Like, can't I even... I feel like I should be able to do that, period. Even if they don't make it a big to-do in the game. Because it's kind of important. Like, I've been paying attention, but, like, still, that was a lot in just a short amount of time.
It's the drain.
Hey, she didn't say that. It's open, wasn't it closed before?
Yeah, we pulled that switch down in the bilge, remember?
Interesting. I might call it there, but it feels like such an unsatisfying stopping point. My plan was to stream until I got all the testimonies, go over all of them, and then end stream, but they're not going over all the testimonies. I guess I'll go ahead and call it there, even if it's a bit unsatisfying. I'm still frustrated that they don't let me go over everything. Like, why? Like, that just makes sense to do. I don't know. There might be some stuff in here. I didn't look in here that thoroughly.
The cabinet's full of scrolls, but,
Can't think of an excuse not to read them.
they're too fragile, maybe?
Hell, just say they're blank. No one will know. It's a weird crystal orb.
It is the fog ball.
If you say so.
Oh, is this a clue? Strange glass ball found in the dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside it. Ooh, why is that taped on? It's not even taped on well. That's like Scotch tape.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
Is everything in this place gonna be a clue? A glass bottle with a strange object floating inside it was found in the dream chamber. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Oh, shake. Dog, I'm almost done streaming, so if you could chill your beans long enough for me to finish, that would be great.
These books are kept behind glass.
I guess they're extra rare.
Or extra dangerous. A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Ooh, drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. Crimson hue upon the label. We'll look at
I'll
this
do
later.
this later.
Just looking for clues at this point.
Big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
Alright, there's probably more to look at, but I think I'm gonna call it there, even though it's not a very satisfying stopping point. Because they don't seem to be giving me an obvious stopping point. Well, thank you all for coming, and I apologize for me being a little bit of a downer at the end, but again, I'm disappointed that we don't go over all of our witness testimonies. Maybe I just need to do something else to trigger it, I don't know, I might look into it. Alright, we're gonna call it there for a day. And thank you everyone for watching, for all the lurks, for all the chats, all that good stuff. Bye!